this is going to be a minor correction to something I said in the previous lecture on the explicit formula. So in the n equals 0 chunk, right, which was the chunk where the imaginary part of s minus the imaginary part of your zeros, so the set of zeros with this satisfying this property was less than 1, I said that there was an s prime such that s minus s prime is less than 1, so the s prime is near s, and s prime minus rho was at least 1 over log t. And this is correct. But then I went on to say that this implied that the sum over the zeros of the Riemann zeta function such that the imaginary part of s minus the imaginary part of rho is less than 1, of 1 over s prime minus 1 over 2 plus it minus rho was less than, and I wrote log t over log t, and this is incorrect. So what is true is that s prime, at least with the s prime wiggle room here, it's still incorrect. So what is true is, as we just said, that s prime minus rho is at least 1 over log t, and that implies that 1 over s prime minus rho is at most log t, right? Because the denominator is at least 1 over log t, so 1 over the denominator is at most log t. And that implies that the sum over the zeros rho such that t minus the imaginary part of rho of 1 over s prime minus rho minus 1 over 2 plus it minus rho is at most log t squared, maybe with some caveats when this is near when t is close to 0, but for large t. So this is where the log t is coming from in this bound on vertical strips, and so it's kind of unfortunate that at the time I forgot to flip this. I wrote this as log t times 1 over log t, and really I forgot to flip this over. So I'm sorry for the confusion.